you do when you have to go to the doctor's office, etc., and your person with JHD has a tantrum and refuses to get in or out of the car, and you know it is getting late? What do you do if you're the only caregiver?
Well, you cry a little on the inside. I know how tough that is. That is just a difficult situation, right? Because you're wanting to help the most. You're going to a doctor's appointment. It is really difficult. But I think no matter what, as with any, in general, child who has a tantrum, it's difficult sometimes to know how to deal with it. But in particular, especially if this was someone with JOHD, they may have a lot of difficulties in impulsivity or in even understanding things. And so it's probably best to try to step back and do, in general, basic, what we call de-escalation, which is, trying to validate their feelings. First of all, try to understand, what are they afraid of? If they're going into the doctor's office, first of all, do they understand what's going on? Maybe they're afraid of having a needle stick. Maybe they have an irrational fear. If I go in there, I'll never come out. Or maybe they're thinking they're going to get a blood test when they don't have to. So finding out what they're fearful of. And then also just validating, trying to calm them down by trying to be soft and comforting. And a lot of validation in the context, I understand what that means. I understand that you're concerned. I understand that you're fearful. And trying to ramp down the situation in that way. And then even small things, offering, once you calm it down, is there any way that we can work together? I want to make sure that you come to the doctors with me. Maybe we can get an ice cream cone afterwards. And so, these are pretty, similar things that we do for all children, but importantly for the JOHD child, like I said, they may have some pretty limited cognitive skills. And so working with them at a very basic level to try to understand what their skills are and what they're afraid of would be the first thing that I would suggest.
And just to add to that and actually bounce off the ice cream, they're already afraid of something. There's already a negative association with the office. And so for some parents, for whatever child is having a tantrum, sometimes it's, well, I'm going to take this away, or there's another threat or negative reinforcement in the situation, but using positive reinforcements. We'll get ice cream afterward. They have jelly beans in there, so let's go see what the jelly beans are. So whatever it might be, that's a positive reinforcement might help to de-escalate the situation and encourage them rather than a negative reinforcement in the moment.
And here's the thing, your adult Huntington's person could also have the same sort of tantrum when coming to the doctor. So let's be real. This isn't just our JOHDers. But the other thing is, call your doctor's office, especially if it's a Huntington's doctor. We get it. Terry knows. She and I work together. I'm sure Dr. Frank and Dr. Nopoulos know too. People are late for a variety of reasons. Oftentimes, assuming you're not going to get here at 7 p.m. at nighttime, a lot of times we can be flexible. When you get here, we understand that things come up and things happen. So, definitely reach out to your doctor's office and see, is this something that if I can get them in the car, can I come a little bit later, or should we postpone, or maybe we can do a video visit? In this COVID world, a lot of people are doing video visits. We ourselves at UC Davis, yes, us too, are doing lots of video visits, and they have actually been proven to be very, very well received, especially by our JHDers and young adult population. But everybody, but definitely them. Just reach out to your team and let them help you problem solve. If you're going to be 5-10 minutes late, honestly, we get it. Don't stress out too much about the lateness part of it. Try to take Dr. Nopoulos' advice and Dr. Frank about just de-escalating and trying to get the situation calm, and then reach out to your team about, this is a situation, this is how long we'll be late. Is it still okay to come in, and go from there?